is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm bringing a major Dragon Ball Super spoiler. I mean, this is probably the biggest spoiler you can get in this arc, so if you don't want to watch this, this is your one chance to leave before I start discussing the good stuff. Now, first and foremost, I want to say a big shout out to db-z.com for the translations. This is officially legit. It does have a scan to go along with it. The translation is a bit wonky because I translated from French to English, but I know enough to kind of understand what actually happens in episode 62 and the future of this arc. So without further ado, let's talk about Dragon Ball Super and how Zamasu and Black will possibly fall in the series. Now, at this point, we already know that Zamasu is kind of a threat. I mean, he's immortal. Beating him is going to be a huge obstacle. I mean, defeating Black, I'm sure at some point either Goku or Vegeta could overpower him or maybe even fuse or something. That's going to be, figured out later. But after all that is done, how do you beat someone who's immortal? I mean, Garlic Jr. was probably one of the only immortal characters from what I remember in the series off the tops that was immortal, and the only way they could beat him was to seal him in the dead zone. So they never actually really fought an immortal in the series, at least from what I remember. I might be forgetting one character or two, but overall there was never like an actual immortal threat. So how do they beat an immortal? Well, according to the synopsis that was just posted or leaked, it's going to be the Mafuba. The Mafuba, you ask? It's like, what is the Mafuba, Rhymestyle? Well, the Mafuba might not be a familiar term to a lot of you guys, but to those who grew up watching the English dub, like most of us, the Mafuba is the evil containment wave which was used to capture King Piccolo in Dragon Ball. Episode 62, It's Me Who Would Save the World, the superpowers of Trunks explode with anger. This is going to air on the 16th, and the synopsis says he will protect his own world. Anger Trunks. Goku and others lead a tough fight against Zamasu and Black. Future Trunks refers Goku and the others to the past and will face alone Black. So the translation, like I said, is wonky because it went from French to English. But basically, it sounds like in episode 62, it's going to be another failed attempt at beating Zamasu and Black. And Goku and Vegeta end up going back to the past, leaving Trunks in the future. Hopefully, he doesn't die. I mean, he's fighting an immortal and someone who's as strong as Goku, which is going to be kind of a tough case to beat. It also says, to learn the Mafuba, Goku goes to Master Roshi. Trunks asks Goku to find a way to kill Zamasu and Black. It is with this objective that Goku goes back in time to learn the Mafuba with Master Roshi. So, again, this doesn't actually confirm whether or not this is going to be done or it's going to be a successful attempt. For all we know, they could try it and it'll fail because we did see in Dragon Ball, spoiler alert in case you didn't watch Dragon Ball, it did fail at a certain point when they tried to capture King Piccolo. But it's interesting, like using the Mafuba, bringing that back from the Dragon Ball days to defeat Zamasu with a nice seal. So the technique itself isn't perfect, and we also saw the downfall of using the Mafuba the wrong ways. You die because it takes a lot of life force inside you. We saw when Roshi tried to capture Piccolo in Dragon Ball and then failed, and then he died shortly after. Now the question is the Mafuba going to be enough? Are they just going to toss out to the Mafuba just to kind of have like a homage to Dragon Ball and kind of give you that extra feel like we're going to try to capture him, and then from there it's going to be over? Or is it going to lead into like them trying to Mafuba and then it doesn't work and Zamasu breaks out? Honestly, if it's up to me, I would make the Mafuba fail, just because if they beat Zamasu with the Mafuba, that's just too easy. And I want to see more. Like, I know we're getting to the point of the arc where it's going to have to be ending very, very soon, maybe in a couple weeks or so. But I don't want to drag it out too long. But I would not mind if the Mafuba fails, and then now the Z Warriors have to figure out another way to beat Zamasu, because that could make like the intensity and the feel of threat even more threatening, if that makes sense. Honestly, you know what I wouldn't mind would happen is if we get to the point where both Zamasu and Black fuse, requiring Goku and Vegeta to fuse, and now we have like this epic fusion fight. However, there could be like an unstated rule that says if you're immortal, and you fuse with a non-immortal, it takes the immortality away. I mean, you're still powerful because Zamasu and Black themselves each are very powerful as is, but then fusing together takes away the immortality, but now they're still powerful, so they're still a threat, but they're not immortal. Like, I would rather see the series go out that way as opposed to the Mafuba or the evil containment wave, as the dub calls it. So I guess let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this massive spoiler, and I guess in a couple weeks, October 16th specifically, we'll get more details hopefully on what's going to happen with this series and how it's going to end. So I don't know, let's just discuss it down below. One last thing, we still need to see the Omni King involved, because I do know, like, going back to before the Trunks arc started, they mentioned that this arc is going to involve everybody, the gods, the Omni King, everybody. And so far we've only seen the Omni King once, and that was in the beginning of the arc when he invited Goku over to give him the button. So is he going to show up and possibly be the one that takes away the immortality, or is there going to be another situation where now like the Omni King is pissed off after the whole situation ends with Zamasu and Black? Like, there's still so much to be done in this arc, yet I feel like because of so many episodes that have already come out, that we're getting kind of to the point where it has to end sometime soon. So I don't know, let's just discuss all that down below and see what happens over the course of the next couple weeks. Anyways, if you're hyped for Super and enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like right below. Any other questions, comments, feedback, you know how to reach me. Drop me a comment, tweet me at Rhymestyle, all that good stuff. And I guess I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I'll see all y'all some Super Sandwiches in the comment section below. Peace.